My adventure started at the end of 1989, when I promised my late father I would go in search of the truth. A few years later, Stokehaunted was born, and with my team, hopefully, we will find that truth. We are Stokehaunted.
Welcome to tonight's investigation at Mothertown Chippy, Burslem.
You recorded? Just been given. I just touched the door and I've been given the name Greenwood. I don't know what it's associated with or who it's associated with because it might come up later. It's a name that's given to me, like a surname, Greenwood.
Excellent. Is that when you touched your stuff?
No, the metal.
The metal door,
yeah.
Right, okay.
The bank vault?
Yeah,
the vault door,
the big heavy metal door.
Sorry.
A little bit of heavy metal, me.
Right. Greenwood. Okay. Well, can we squeeze in a tiny tad more, Katie? And close this door.
Sorry, can I again? It was the camera.
There is wires and everything all over the floors and hanging low, so please go careful.
Yay!
Adds to the fun. Seeing as I've been down first, who wants to go?
I'll go.
Fancy mentioning food again. Thanks, Julie, you bloody foodie.
Just watch how you go.
Ian will catch me.
Nice. Have you noticed how low the ceiling is compared to the other ones?
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is where the vault was. No.
Okay.
As far as it goes
don't.
then.
It says don't because it's a bit of a pig to close. But also it might set the alarms off.
Yeah, okay, it was.
So obviously in an emergency, I should imagine it is a fire exit.
I was giving the impression that people living there.
In Edinburgh.
I've
The
never been
vaults.
there.
The
Yeah,
vaults
yeah.
down in.
Yeah.
I've never been there, but that's what I'm being shown. It's like the vaults, you know, just city really, isn't it?
With like families living in and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
But I get the impression like people are just down with the washing in here and stuff.
Are we
To dry.
considering wartime?
I don't know. I'm not
time
giving it time
period.
yet.
No time
I've just got a feeling just feels very busy.
It feels
It's
pre-water,
amazing, there's people rushing about.
but they're not active. They're just part of the recording.
Yeah,
The vault,
it's
it's
all
all
residual.
stone tape kind of.
Yeah,
Stone
it's
tape.
all
Yeah.
residual, yeah.
Okay.
Is this it for down here?
This is it for down here, but it's a bit of a bizarre layout. Considering. But did you notice you come down the stairs on corridor?
Sometimes I think
a trap.
you always think, because they're not done up, if they were done all decorated and carpeted and furnished, you probably would feel, you'd still pick
Yeah.
things up, but you'd probably feel like more comfortable. But because cellars are generally just junkyards for people,
It makes you uneasy,
it
doesn't
just makes you feel, it sets you up, doesn't it? I felt children in the rooms when I came down. Something to do with kids. That one, it's like I felt when I came. That's why I said to Matthew, "Do you think children were down here?"
Yeah.
And he went, "Yeah, without a doubt." But there was something because this was the first room we came to, wasn't it? And I just
Yeah.
felt children round. I don't know, something about kids. There's nothing in there to make me think kids. Is there?
Maybe they're at work down here or something.
Yeah, you know.
It's quiet.
Yeah. Quite nice to come to a cellar and smell a beer.
I know.
It's
Just
just
check.
big spaces up. And that's it, you know, like, if it flooded, the water would come. I wonder why they break it up.
Yeah. Why they couldn't just turn it into something else?
And it might shut the door on it or something.
Hi Matt,
Hello.
would you like to tell everybody where we are?
We're currently at the Mothertown Chippy in Burslem, just on the main road. And we've just had a walk around and looked at the various floors, because there's like 3 or 4. The cellar is very interesting. There's a lot of electromagnetic energy down there, but we're not sure where it's coming from because it's constant all the way around. There's no pulsing. It seems like some constant signal. So it'd be nice in the future if we had something like an RF sniffer so we could tell what frequency it was, so we could determine what it might be. And if we had any other anomalous readings, then we can rule it out. But we've had a look at the upstairs as well, and all the mediums and sensitives seem to be picking up a lot of information on residual things as well. There seems to be a few active presences. So when we get to experiment in a little while, we're hoping for some good results, because there's a lot of interaction from spirit. So we'll see what happens there. See, I don't know, there's a lot of layers to this in a residual point of view, for like history, etc. There's a lot of noise outside as well. I do apologise for that.
Yeah, it's before closing.
But it seems to be like, no matter where we go, there's always like 2 or 3 different periods that come out of the residual that we're picking up on. And there's some interaction as well, so stay tuned, we'll see what happens.
Can I ask you one more question?
No.
No.
Go on.
I just wanted to know, considering we've just done the walk around and we've taken final thoughts, is there one particular area on any floor that stands out to you the most?
No, there's so much going on. It wouldn't be fair to try to pick anything out because I can't. It's just so active. So we'll see.
Fantastic, we've got a long night ahead of us,
Indeed.
so catch up with us later.
Okie dokie.
Very good. I really enjoyed it. There's a lot, hopefully the building's got a lot of potential.
Where's your favourite place so far?
The middle room actually, the one with the kitchen in, the old-fashioned kitchen.
The canteen?
Yes, I think that's got a lot of potential in there. That was where I picked up the one person I picked up. I also picked up someone in the attic. Like I say, a lady who seemed quite matronly, so but I think there's certainly a lot more that's going to go on. I'll be interested to see when we get up there, and I'll be interested to see how much time we've got to do it all, because it's that big to be perfectly honest. It's certainly a lot bigger than what we've done recently. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, so have you got a favourite place that you would prefer to start?
I think my main idea, I don't know, because the basement was very interesting. The upstairs and the right at the top end of the building was quite interesting. You might be working the way down or working the way up.
So they're all very different in
they are.
feeling, aren't they?
And it's certainly going to be quite sort of to have to try and keep the time, restrict the time to each floor to a certain amount of time, I think, if we're going to try and do it all in one night.
Well, luckily we've been able to start at least 4 hours, probably earlier
Which
than
is
normal.
true, yeah.
So we've been given as much access to the property as possible.
That's
which
brilliant.
is very nice of them.
Yeah.
So we'll hopefully catch up with you a bit later on.
Yeah.
All right.
Andy, yeah. Fine.
Right, we've just done a walk around upstairs, 2 floors, 3 floors, whatever it was upstairs. On the way down, I felt as though I'd twisted my knee. I had to grab the handrail. When I got to the bottom step, I said to the others, I feel as though I've twisted my knee. I thought that's my night done now. And as I got to the bottom step, fine, nothing, not any problem. Walk on it, jump up and down, no issues. Feel a bit anxious. Feels a bit claustrophobic, although it's big. And one thing I think everyone's feeling at the moment is just how warm it is. But I wouldn't say it's excessively warm in the building, but everyone seems to be thinking just it's so warm. It just feels hot. We'll go and check what the temperatures are, and I'll post them on the video what they are, but I don't think they're high. So catch you in a bit.
Andy, I was going to ask you what your favourite bit was.
Top floor, I think.
Favourite's the top floor.
Yeah, top floor, just like the old stuff upstairs.
What did you think of the doorway going up to the second floor?
To be honest, I didn't feel any different on any of the floors I've been on. I just liked the top floor because it was older. I'm just into the older style of the building upstairs than new. So when you're down here, it's nice and modern and new, although the building's the same age, it just looks more what you'd expect a haunted building to look like upstairs. The closer to the ground level that you get, the less spooky it looks. So for camera it looks good, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's where the activity is going to be. For all we know, we could get more activity here than we do on the other 3 floors. So
what do you think your favourite, well, not necessarily favourite, but what do you think might be the best sort of experiment that you think?
I think a seance in the big room on the middle floor.
The old office area? Where
it's like 2 rooms locked into one because it's a bigger space. Because it's on the main road, we've got the light. I just think more people, if there are spirits about, they'll come in that way. They'll just see that we're there and do something. So I think we should do a seance there or something, a big get together.
We'll see how that goes, and I'll check back with you a bit later. Just setting up the poker chips trigger object, just drawing around them so that if they move outside of the line, we'll be able to vouch for the fact that they've moved. The idea of poker chips is that it might refer to some sort of monetary thing. We have a lock could possibly link to a lock, yeah. So I'll put the little man on top of there because he's very lightweight if it moves up. Okay, we have a chalkboard because we don't quite know how far back in time we are actually going. So it might be that they use slate and chalk. So, and I have some pennies as well. Okay.
Oh, that's seriously out of focus then.
Really?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. And again. And again.
Okay, there might be somebody lingering.
And again. This is getting seriously out of focus. It won't focus on Claire. No? Come have a look.
Says I'm trying to make
It won't focus on Claire. It's having serious issues focusing on Claire. Now it's focusing, I've told you that, but watch. Watch. It's working fine now. I've got it on. You can see it in a second.
put some coins down because obviously bank and money goes hand in hand. So put a penny down. It's quite recent money. I haven't yet managed to get myself any old money. So that's 1 pence, and then we've got 20 pence as well. Okay, so there's that. Sarah's very nicely written hello on our chalkboard, so there might hopefully be some sort of an answer or something will happen. So we can see all the letters aren't, none of them are being rubbed out or partially done. So we'll leave that kind of there with the chalk. And then I think the last thing on this table is just going to be a deck of cards. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave them in a pile. I'm just resting there, so if there's any significant movement it can be locked. So I'll just put them straight again. Just, what we'll do is when we all leave, we'll check everything's in place, and then we'll lock off the rooms, we'll seal them with tape and leave it for a good while. But we've got one other trigger object to set up, which is in the area behind me. I'm going to set up some flour on some paper because there was a footprint or something there before, so let's see how it goes. I just have to make sure that nobody... Are you able to press this another one? There we are. Here, the owner reports having seen a rather large footprint, a very large left wet footprint at that. It seemed to be going in this direction, and if it had carried on it would have gone through the wall. We know that it was bigger than a size 11 because the owner has a size 11 foot and he said it was significantly larger than his own. So as the team all leave, we've set up some other trigger objects, so as everybody leaves this way, or that way depending on what we're doing, we will leave flour on the paper with the hope that something will step on it or disturb it or something like that. There's no point putting it down yet because people will just disturb it as they leave the room. So for now just the paper, and then we'll get everybody kind of up and moving to the upper floors. So the team are disappearing off upstairs, which leaves me and Andy to put the flour on. Now we know nobody can get to this now without coming behind where Andy is. So I'll just place my camera very carefully down. Okay. And I'm going to bake a cake.
Oh. I just tried to move the curtain to actually be camera.
The team are going to be 2 floors up, and we have a buddy system, so nobody can come down without somebody else. So I'll leave that there. I think that's covered well and truly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll leave it there. What we'll do, I'll close this curtain as well, so we know if somebody's come down, then more than likely open the curtains to get by. Okay, so let's shut this door. So all locked up now. Nobody can get by.
Miss. Could you step forward, please? We'd like to speak to you. Is your name Mary? Elizabeth? That's you. Step forward.
Getting a gesture of like.
She's basically, she's quite small. She's smaller than Laura. She's really small. And she's basically got hair, an old-fashioned bun that sits up on top, black hair. An old-fashioned bun that sits up on top. She's wearing an old-fashioned like top that comes up to her neck here. Yeah, skirt, long skirt. Same. And she's basically she's walking like this. But she's doing this business. She's actually saying shh, he'll hear you. I don't know who he is, but she's saying that.
I'm getting either Evangeline or Evangelist.
Gold around my shoulder area. Back of my neck. Just at the gorge.
It's got the feeling she's some sort of servant, so she's either a maid or a nanny.
Yeah, it sounds like if she's very. She's very religious though.
Come on, step forward. There's no need to be scared of waking anyone or making noise. They can't hurt you. You're allowed to come talk to us if you want to. Can you make a noise, please, so that we can hear? Can you tap on the walls or the floor? We can help you if you wish. We won't move you away if you do not wish.
If you want to touch one of us.
Gently. Okay, touch someone else. Come on, step forward. I won't hurt you.
Someone breathe out.
No, she's not what she seems. She wasn't a nan's person.
I just did it. Yeah. That's what I was just
I know I can make those kinds of.
Yeah, that's what I was just checking.
Right, what? Two
No.
There is no master of the house anymore. Certainly no one can harm any of us in here. That's not why we're here. We're here to talk to you and find out what you can do. Come on, touch somebody, tap on the walls, stamp on the floor, just so we know you can hear us.
Switch somebody's light off.
Can you make a noise? Are you able to speak? Can we hear your voice, please?
Was that somebody's side?
That was me, sorry. Yeah, that was me. I was taking energy off.
Yeah.